He did everything right. George, 67, from Ohio, ate oatmeal for breakfast, walked his dog every morning, and even gave up bacon, something he once swore he'd never do. But every morning, his blood pressure told a different story. 150/95. Sometimes 160. He switched pills. He cut back on salt. He even started meditating. Nothing worked. Then, one night, by pure accident, he skipped the late-night news and went to bed early. The next morning, his blood pressure had dropped 15 points. Coincidence? Not even close. In this video, we're going to uncover the hidden link between your sleep and your blood pressure, because what happens in your bedroom at night might be silently undoing all the good you're doing during the day. You might be eating right, exercising, and taking your medication, but if your sleep is broken, your heart may still be under attack. And here's the frightening part. Most people don't even realize it. Poor sleep doesn't just leave you groggy. It can quietly raise your blood pressure night after night and keep it high into the next day, raising your risk of stroke and heart attack over time. But here's the good news. You don't need sleeping pills. You don't need fancy gadgets. You just need to understand how to train your body and your bedroom so that sleep becomes the best medicine your heart ever had. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn 6 simple, powerful habits that can help you sleep deeper, longer, and finally bring your blood pressure down, naturally, at home. We often think of sleep as rest, a quiet time when nothing much happens. But for your heart, sleep is one of the most important recovery periods of the entire day. You see, during deep sleep, your body enters a state of calm. Your heart rate slows, your blood vessels relax, and your blood pressure naturally dips, a drop of about 10 to 20% compared to daytime levels. This dipping is not just a side effect, it's essential for your cardiovascular health. But here's the problem. As we get older, that dipping effect often disappears, especially if we sleep poorly. Tossing and turning through the night, waking up multiple times to use the bathroom, lying in bed with racing thoughts, staring at the ceiling. These aren't just signs of bad sleep. They're red flags for your blood pressure. When your body doesn't reach deep, restorative sleep, your nervous system stays on high alert. It keeps pumping out stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and instead of resting, your heart stays in fight or flight mode all night long. This means your blood vessels stay tighter, your heart keeps working harder, and your blood pressure stays elevated, even while you sleep. In fact, studies show that people who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a significantly higher risk of high blood pressure, even if everything else in their lifestyle is on point. And for older adults, the risk is even greater. Why? Because aging already makes our sleep lighter and more fragmented. Combine that with stress, medications, or chronic pain. And suddenly, your nights become battlegrounds your heart has to fight through. The result? You wake up already behind. Your blood pressure is high before you even get out of bed. And if that becomes your norm, if your body never gets the break it needs at night, your risk for stroke, heart attack, and heart failure begins to rise. That's why fixing your sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about protecting your heart. Every single night. Most people don't think of sleep as a blood pressure issue. They look for warning signs during the day: chest tightness, dizziness, maybe a racing heart. But some of the most dangerous signals don't happen when you're awake. They show up in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. Let's walk through a few of them. And as you listen, ask yourself, is this me? Do you wake up feeling tired even after what should have been a full night of sleep? That grogginess could be more than just poor rest. It may be a sign that your heart never got a chance to slow down. Your body may have stayed in a stress state the whole night, driving your blood pressure higher when it should have been coming down. Do you get up multiple times at night to use the bathroom? While frequent urination can be a normal part of aging, it can also signal poor sleep architecture when your body isn't entering deep restorative stages. And disrupted sleep means disrupted blood pressure patterns too. How about this one? Do you ever wake up with a pounding heart or a strange feeling of anxiety, even though nothing's wrong? That sudden surge could be your sympathetic nervous system kicking into gear when it shouldn't, and that spike in adrenaline can send your blood pressure soaring. Or maybe you're dealing with morning headaches. Many seniors chalk that up to dehydration or aging, but it's also a classic sign of nighttime hypertension when your blood pressure stays high or rises instead of dipping as it should. And here's the kicker. You might go to the doctor, get your pressure checked mid-morning, and it looks perfectly fine. But that masked hypertension, the kind that strikes while you sleep, is still doing damage. It's like a thief in the night, robbing your arteries of peace while you're completely unaware. So if you've been watching your diet, cutting salt, taking your medications, but your blood pressure still isn't under control, your sleep may be the missing piece. The body sends us signals. Sometimes they're subtle, like fatigue. Sometimes they're loud, like chest pain. But in all cases, they're trying to tell you something. And when it comes to sleep and blood pressure, the earlier you listen, the better your heart will thank you. Let's pull back the curtain and look at what's really happening inside your body when you sleep, and why it has such a powerful effect on your blood pressure. At night, during healthy sleep, your body follows a natural rhythm, a kind of internal clock, called the circadian rhythm. This rhythm helps regulate everything from your hormones to your heartbeat. When you fall into deep sleep, something amazing happens. Your heart rate slows, your blood vessels relax, and your blood pressure naturally drops. This nighttime dip in blood pressure, known as nocturnal dipping, is your body's way of resting and repairing. It gives your heart a much-needed break. Think of it like putting a car in park after a long drive. It cools down the engine, saves fuel, reduces wear and tear. But if your sleep is disturbed by noise, light, pain, stress, or sleep disorders like sleep apnea, your nervous system stays active. Specifically, the sympathetic nervous system, the fight-or-flight part, remains turned on. Instead of relaxing, your body keeps producing cortisol and adrenaline, two stress hormones that tighten your blood vessels and raise your blood pressure. It's like trying to sleep with the engine running all night. Now, here's the scary part. If this happens night after night, your blood pressure doesn't just stay high while you sleep. It starts to rise during the day, too. Your blood vessels become less flexible. Your kidneys retain more sodium. Your heart works harder, 24 hours a day. Over time, that constant strain increases your risk for heart attack, stroke, kidney disease, even cognitive decline. And for seniors, this effect is more pronounced. Why? Because as we age, we naturally spend less time in deep sleep, and our bodies become more sensitive to sleep disruptions. Even something as simple as a late-night snack, a noisy air conditioner, or an early morning wake-up call can shift your sleep cycles and send your blood pressure in the wrong direction. But here's the good news. This process is reversible. When you improve your sleep, your body starts healing. Your blood pressure begins to normalize, and your heart gets the break it deserves. In fact, one study from the Journal of Hypertension found that seniors who improved their sleep saw significant drops in systolic and diastolic blood pressure without any changes in diet or medication. So while doctors often focus on pills and low-sodium diets, your most powerful blood pressure remedy may be waiting for you every night, right between the sheets. Have you ever wondered why your blood pressure tends to be highest in the morning? You wake up, shuffle to the bathroom, check your numbers, and they're through the roof. 140, 150, sometimes even 160. And you haven't even had your coffee yet. It's not just you. This pattern is very common, especially in older adults, and it's not always about salt or medication timing. In many cases, it's a sign of what doctors call non-dipping hypertension. Let me explain. Remember earlier when we talked about how blood pressure should dip at night by about 10 to 20%? For some people, that dip never happens. Instead, their blood pressure stays high all night long, and when they wake up, it spikes even higher as the body ramps up for the day. Why does this matter? Because the early morning hours between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. are when most strokes and heart attacks occur. Your body naturally releases more cortisol in the morning to help you wake up. But if you're already sleep-deprived and your nervous system is still in fight-or-flight mode from the night before, that extra cortisol hits your system like gasoline on a fire. And boom! Your blood pressure surges day after day. That's why many people feel perfectly fine at the doctor's office in the afternoon. But their real risk is hiding in those early hours while they're still groggy and vulnerable. Now here's something important. If your morning blood pressure is consistently elevated, it might not be your diet, it might not be your medication, it could be your sleep. The good news? You have more control than you think, because coming up next, we're going to show you 6 simple bedtime habits that can help you sleep better and bring your blood pressure down without pills, without gimmicks, and without spending a dime. These habits are easy to start tonight, right at home, so don't go anywhere. The next few minutes could change how you sleep and how your heart beats for the rest of your life. You don't need a fancy mattress, a prescription sleep aid, or a $1,000 sleep tracker to protect your blood pressure at night. What you need are habits, the small, simple choices you repeat every evening that tell your body, "It's time to rest. You're safe now. Let's heal." Here are 6 bedtime habits you can start tonight to improve your sleep and gently lower your blood pressure naturally right at home. 1. Power down electronics at least 1 hour before bed. The blue light from your TV, phone, or tablet might seem harmless, but it confuses your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This delays your body's release of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Try this instead. Turn off screens at least 60 minutes before bed. Read a book, listen to calming music, or enjoy quiet conversation. Even dimming the lights can help your body shift into sleep mode. Your heart will thank you. 2. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Your body needs a drop in core temperature to fall into deep sleep. Aim for a bedroom temperature around 65 degrees, 18 degrees, a sweet spot for both comfort and cardiovascular health. Block out artificial lights with blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Use a white noise machine, a fan, or soft nature sounds to block disruptive noises. Think of your bedroom as a cave, cool, dark, quiet, perfect for rest and recovery. 3. Create a simple wind-down routine. Your body loves routine. When you do the same relaxing steps before bed each night, it trains your brain to know sleep is coming. Try this 3-step pre-sleep ritual. Take a warm shower or soak your feet in warm water. Do 5-10 minutes of gentle stretches or deep breathing. Sip a small cup of caffeine-free tea like chamomile or passion flower. Repeating these steps signals to your nervous system, it's time to slow down, let go, and let your blood pressure drop. 4. Go to bed and wake up at the same time. Even on weekends, your internal clock needs consistency. Irregular sleep schedules, especially staying up late or sleeping in on weekends, can confuse your circadian rhythm and disturb your blood pressure control. Set a fixed bedtime and wake-up time that gives you at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Stick to it as best you can, even on Sundays. It may feel strict at first, but your body will reward you with better sleep and steadier blood pressure. 5. Skip salty snacks and heavy meals. At night, eating too close to bedtime, especially salty or fatty foods, can raise your blood pressure and disrupt your sleep. Avoid canned soups or processed snacks high in sodium, fried foods or fast food dinners, alcohol or caffeine after 6 p.m. Instead, if you need a small evening snack, try a banana, a handful of unsalted almonds, a bowl of warm oatmeal with cinnamon, These foods help relax your body and even support healthy sleep. 6. Sleep on your left side. Believe it or not, your sleeping position can influence your blood pressure. Studies suggest that sleeping on your left side can reduce pressure on your heart, improve circulation, and even lower nighttime blood pressure in some individuals. If you're a back or stomach sleeper, try switching sides gradually. Use a body pillow to support your position and avoid twisting. It's a small change, but it can make a big difference over time. Together, these 6 habits work like gears in a clock. Each one turns smoothly into the next, helping your body fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up with lower blood pressure, naturally without pills. You don't have to be perfect. Just pick one to start tonight, then another next week. In time, your sleep will become your most powerful medicine. And coming up next, we'll talk about the best foods to eat in the evening that support both deep sleep and healthy blood pressure. You don't need a fancy mattress, a prescription sleep aid, or a $1,000 sleep tracker to protect your blood pressure at night. What you need are habits. The small, simple choices you repeat every evening that tell your body, "It's time to rest. You're safe now. Let's heal." Here are 6 bedtime habits you can start tonight to improve your sleep and gently lower your blood pressure naturally right at home. 1. Power down electronics at least 1 hour before bed. The blue light from your TV, phone, or tablet might seem harmless, but it confuses your brain into thinking it's still daytime. This delays your body's release of melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Try this instead. Turn off screens at least 60 minutes before bed. Read a book, listen to calming music, or enjoy quiet conversation. Even dimming the lights can help your body shift into sleep mode. Your heart will thank you. 2. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Your body needs a drop in core temperature to fall into deep sleep. Aim for a bedroom temperature around 65 degrees, 18 degrees, a sweet spot for both comfort and cardiovascular health. Block out artificial lights with blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Use a white noise machine, a fan, or soft nature sounds to block disruptive noises. Think of your bedroom as a cave. Cool, dark, quiet, perfect for rest and recovery. 3. Create a simple wind-down routine. Your body loves routine. When you do the same relaxing steps before bed each night, it trains your brain to know sleep is coming. Try this 3-step pre-sleep ritual. Take a warm shower or soak your feet in warm water. Do 5-10 minutes of gentle stretches or deep breathing. Sip a small cup of caffeine-free tea like chamomile or passion flower. Repeating these steps signals to your nervous system, it's time to slow down, let go, and let your blood pressure drop. 4. Go to bed and wake up at the same time. Even on weekends, your internal clock needs consistency. Irregular sleep schedules, especially staying up late or sleeping in on weekends, can confuse your circadian rhythm and disturb your blood pressure control. Set a fixed bedtime and wake-up time that gives you at least 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Stick to it as best you can, even on Sundays. It may feel strict at first, but your body will reward you with better sleep and steadier blood pressure. 5. Skip salty snacks and heavy meals. At night, eating too close to bedtime, especially salty or fatty foods, can raise your blood pressure and disrupt your sleep. Avoid canned soups or processed snacks high in sodium, fried foods or fast food dinners, alcohol or caffeine after 6 p.m. Instead, if you need a small evening snack, try a banana, a handful of unsalted almonds, a bowl of warm oatmeal with cinnamon. These foods help relax your body and even support healthy sleep. 6. Sleep on your left side. Believe it or not, your sleeping position can influence your blood pressure. Studies suggest that sleeping on your left side can reduce pressure on your heart, improve circulation, and even lower nighttime blood pressure in some individuals. If you're a back or stomach sleeper, try switching sides gradually. Use a body pillow to support your position and avoid twisting. It's a small change, but it can make a big difference over time. Together, these 6 habits work like gears in a clock. Each one turns smoothly into the next, helping your body fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up with lower blood pressure, naturally without pills. You don't have to be perfect. Just pick one to start tonight, then another next week. In time, your sleep will become your most powerful medicine. And coming up next, we'll talk about the best foods to eat in the evening that support both deep sleep and healthy blood pressure. Part 7. Sleep-friendly foods that help lower blood pressure. What you eat in the evening can either be a lullaby for your body or a wake-up call that keeps your blood pressure climbing through the night. Many people focus on avoiding salt, but fewer realize that certain foods can actually help you relax, sleep deeper, and lower your blood pressure at the same time. Here are 6 evening-friendly foods that work double duty. They help you wind down for the night, and they support your heart while you sleep. 1. Bananas, nature's sleep and pressure. Pill bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that help relax your blood vessels and calm your nervous system. They also contain tryptophan, a building block for melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. A banana about 1 hour before bed is a gentle way to relax your body without raising your blood sugar. 2. Oatmeal, not just for breakfast. Anymore. A small bowl of warm, plain oatmeal before bed can help soothe your digestive system, stabilize blood sugar, and promote the release of serotonin, a calming brain chemical. Oats are a natural source of melatonin and complex carbs, which support deep sleep and nighttime blood pressure regulation. Just skip the sugar and add cinnamon or a few chopped almonds instead. 3. Kiwi, the surprising sleep superfruit. Yes, kiwi. This little green fruit has been shown in studies to improve both sleep quality and sleep duration, especially in older adults. Kiwi is packed with antioxidants, folate, and serotonin-boosting compounds, and it helps support blood vessel function. Enjoying 1 or 2 kiwis about an hour before bed can be a sweet and powerful nighttime snack. 4. Warm milk or unsweetened almond milk. Remember when your mother used to suggest warm milk before bed? There's wisdom in that. Warm milk contains tryptophan and a calming mix of proteins and carbs that help you relax. If you're sensitive to dairy, unsweetened almond milk is a great alternative. It's often fortified with magnesium and calcium, which support blood pressure and sleep. Add a dash of turmeric or cinnamon for extra heart-healthy benefits. 5. Leafy greens, for dinner, not bedtime. Dinner is a great time to load up on leafy greens like spinach, kale, arugula, or Swiss chard. These vegetables are high in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels and lower blood pressure. Pair your greens with a lean protein and some olive oil for optimal absorption and satisfaction. 6. Herbal teas, nature's nightcap. A warm, calming herbal tea can be your final step toward a peaceful night. Try. Chamomile soothes the mind, reduces anxiety. Passion flower may improve sleep quality. Hibiscus lowers blood pressure and supports liver health. Lemon balm calms the nervous system. Avoid caffeinated teas or green tea at night. They can have the opposite effect. Bonus tip: add a slice of fresh ginger or a few drops of raw honey for added comfort. And just as important as what you do eat is what you avoid. If you're trying to sleep better and control your blood pressure, avoid these after 6 p.m. Caffeine, coffee, soda, even dark chocolate. Alcohol, it might make you sleepy, but it fragments deep sleep. Salty foods, canned soups, deli meats, chips, processed dinners. Sugary desserts, They spike blood sugar, then cause crashes that wake you up. Remember, what's on your plate tonight can shape your blood pressure tomorrow. And now that you've got the foods down, let's talk about a simple, natural practice that helps calm your nervous system, lower cortisol, and prepare your body for deep healing sleep in just a few minutes a day. Coming up next, breathing, movement, and mindfulness techniques to sleep deeper and lower blood pressure. Naturally. You don't have to run marathons or spend hours in the gym to support your heart. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from the smallest movements and the quietest breaths, especially before bed. When your goal is to sleep better and lower your blood pressure, what you do in the hour before bedtime can make all the difference. Your body doesn't need intensity at night. It needs signals that say, "It's safe now. You can let go." Here are 3 simple nighttime techniques to help you calm your nervous system, sleep deeper, and gently lower your blood pressure naturally. 1. The 4-7-8 breathing technique, a natural blood pressure. Soother, developed by Dr. Andrew Weil. This simple breathing pattern helps shift your body into a parasympathetic state, the rest and digest mode. Here's how to do it. 1. Sit comfortably or lie down in bed. 2. Close your eyes. 3. Inhale gently through your nose for 4 seconds. 4. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. 5. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, making a soft whooshing sound. Repeat this cycle 4 to 8 times. You may notice your heart rate slowing by the second round. Why it works. This breathing slows the heart, lowers cortisol, and tells your blood vessels, relax. Many people report falling asleep faster and waking up with lower morning blood pressure. 2. Gentle movement, stretch, or flow. Before you rest, movement doesn't have to mean exercise. At night, it can mean release. Try 5-10 minutes of gentle stretches, such as legs up the wall, relieves pressure from your lower body, calms the heart. Child's pose relaxes your spine, hips, and breath. Neck rolls and shoulder shrugs relieve tension from the day. Seated forward fold stretches the back and quiets the mind. This kind of movement signals safety to your nervous system. It allows tight muscles to relax, breathing to deepen, and blood vessels to soften, making it easier to enter restful sleep and support healthy blood pressure overnight. 3. Mindfulness meditation. Calm the storm within you. Don't have to empty your mind to meditate. You just need to pay attention, gently and without judgment. Here's a beginner-friendly bedtime practice. Sit or lie down comfortably. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Silently say, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently return to the breath. Even 5 minutes of this quiet attention can reduce racing thoughts, drop your heart rate, and ease the transition into sleep. Research shows that regular mindfulness practice improves sleep quality and reduces blood pressure, especially in older adults dealing with anxiety, stress, or insomnia. These practices may seem simple, but don't underestimate their power. They work because they speak to the part of you that medication can't reach, your inner calm, your breath, your awareness. Together with better sleep hygiene and a smart evening diet, these small bedtime rituals form a natural prescription for lower blood pressure and deeper rest. And next, we'll help you tie it all together with tips on how to make these habits stick for life. It's one thing to sleep well for a night. It's another thing to do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. Because consistency is what heals the heart. Your body doesn't need perfection. It needs rhythm. Think of your sleep routine like a garden. The more regularly you water it, the more it thrives. Even if you miss a day, it'll keep growing if you return to it. So, how do you build a bedtime routine that sticks? One that not only helps you fall asleep, but also keeps your blood pressure in check? Let's break it down. 1. Set a fixed bedtime and wake time, and protect it. Pick a bedtime that gives you 7 to 8 hours of sleep and stick to it, even on weekends. This anchors your circadian rhythm and helps regulate the hormones that affect blood pressure, like cortisol and melatonin. Try setting a nightly alarm, not just for waking up, but for winding down. When the clock hits 9 p.m., it's time to power down and prepare for rest. This small act builds a habit, and over time, your body will know what to do. 2. Track your sleep and blood pressure. Together, want motivation? Start a Sleep Plus blood pressure journal. Each morning, jot down how long you slept, how well you slept, deep, light, restless. Your morning blood pressure reading patterns will start to emerge. You may notice that nights with better sleep lead to lower readings, proof that your efforts are working. This visual feedback can be incredibly motivating, especially if you're managing your blood pressure naturally at home. 3. Build a personalized sleep toolkit. Everyone is different. What works for one person may not work for another. So experiment until you find your rhythm. Try different teas, chamomile, lemon balm, hibiscus. Use a white noise machine or calming music. Explore breathing techniques like box breathing or 4, 7, 8. Keep lavender oil by your nightstand. Test out blue light blocking glasses after sunset. Create a small ritual with 2 to 3 of these that feels natural and enjoyable. Sleep should feel like a gift, not a chore. 4. Make adjustments gently, not all at once. Don't try to overhaul your entire night in a single evening. Start small. Week 1, set a regular bedtime. Week 2, add a relaxing tea or breathing exercise. Week 3, track your sleep and blood pressure. Gradual change leads to lasting results. And every step you take is one less step toward another medication or doctor's visit. 5. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small, fell asleep 15 minutes earlier, woke up with a slightly lower BP reading, skipped the salt at dinner, that's a win. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Even small improvements in sleep can lower your blood pressure, improve your energy, and protect your heart. Because in the long run, it's not one big change. It's the daily rhythm that heals you. You've now learned why sleep matters, how it affects your blood pressure, and how to create an evening routine that works for you. And now it's time for the final piece, a heartfelt reminder that ties it all together and gives you the motivation to take action tonight. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself 6 months from now. You wake up before the alarm, refreshed. You stretch, take a deep breath, and check your blood pressure. It's lower than it's been in years. Not because you found a miracle pill, not because you gave up everything you love, but because you made one small change and stuck with it. You made sleep sacred. You respected your body's need to rest. You dimmed the lights, turned off the noise, sipped your tea, breathed deeply, and let your heart finally have the peace it's been craving. That's not just sleep. That's healing. That's prevention. That's freedom from the slow, silent climb of high blood pressure. You see, your future self doesn't care if you had a perfect week. It cares that you started, that you made the decision to protect your heart, not just during the day, but at night, where the real healing begins. So tonight, when the day winds down and the world grows quiet, give yourself permission to rest, to sleep, to heal, because good sleep isn't a luxury. It's the foundation of lower blood pressure, of a stronger heart, of a longer, fuller life. And if you believe that's worth fighting for, then your next step is simple. Start tonight. Choose one habit from this video, make it yours, and watch what happens over time. If you found this video helpful, click like to let YouTube know it should share this with others. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a heart health tip. And if you know someone who's struggling with sleep and blood pressure, share this video. It might change their life. Until next time, take care of your sleep, take care of your heart, and thank you for being part of the Senior Health Guide family.